Hey everybody, welcome back. We are doing some more acrylic pouring, and this one is on the record Parade of Stars, and this is classical music. The side that I picked is side 1 of record 4 and it's got the can and Tchaikovsky's Waltz of the Flowers and the overture to Carmen's Suite. And then it also has the ritual fire dance and Anitra's dance. And these are a mix of different orchestras that are playing this. But I picked that side. It had the most classical music that I recognized. So I was like, if I recognize it, then surely guests will. Sorry about the dehumidifier in the background. I didn't turn it off. I'm hoping this will be just a quick, getting paint on my PJs again. Hoping this will be just a quick painting. We'll see if it turns out how I'm hoping, because I used the last of my Amsterdam Pearl White. And then the other colors are Amsterdam Oxide Black and then Artist Loft Brilliant Red. Brilliant Red? Yes. I'm not putting any pre-paint down. I don't need to have anything in the middle because that will be coming up anyhow. And so the only extra paint I'm going to put down is some flow extender once I've finished pouring. And the reason why is the only color I could think of to use as flow extender is black, but I didn't want the Nautilus pour to go on top of the black paint because the Brilliant Red is transparent and I'm already worried about it being on the record part. So the red is going to dry dark, and I'm hoping not too dark. That's my main concern. The pearl white should still work because this is a dark background, and I've got them the thickness they're supposed to be for a Nautilus pour, so that hopefully there's not a lot of blending and the colors do stick out. The pearl white should probably, once it's dry, look white in the middle, but silver on the edges where it's touching the other colors. Again, we'll see. Those are my expectations, and we'll see if I get any surprises. So let's go ahead and get this one started. And I did tape the container underneath down so that hopefully I don't have my surprises that I had yesterday. I can't tell if I've got the middle over the hole, but I think it is. Okay, so you can kind of see I didn't have quite enough paint. In fact, I had more of the red and the black than I did of my pearl white. And so the quantity I used was just short. As you can see, I didn't quite make it off the sides here, but because I used black as the flow extender, I think it's going to look fine. In fact, it kind of gives it more of a seashell shape. Say that 3 times fast. So I've got outlines of the pearl white. You can see those clearly. And then I've got hazing of it here on the feather part. So we're going to have to let it dry and see how it turns out looking overall. I thought I saw some more bubbles. I was making sure I got them all. And I didn't. Sometimes they pop up after you've done the first round. Not crazy about that. Let's see if we can fix that without the cat fur. Pick my pajama bottoms back up. Okay. Trying to avoid running back to wash my hands back off again. So yeah, let me bring you all in for a closer look and then we'll go from there. I turned my light on ahead of time because this will also let me know how much battery it uses while it's recording. But I think it's going to be very pretty. Think being the key word. You can see the hazing I'm talking about right there very clearly. The red is doing some hazing, like right there. I think it's mainly where the white and the red is. Middle doesn't matter as much, but it did a natural kiss. So I wouldn't have had to have used a balloon if this had been on a canvas. If it turns out good, here's a dry picture. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.